Look, I think most Americans would be shocked if they saw how many connections the Biden family has to people directly affiliated with the Chinese Communist Party. It's very startling. And with respect to the documents, Maria, I took the president at his word when the first set of documents were found at the Biden Center for Diplomacy that he had just inadvertently misplaced those documents.
House Oversight Committee Chair James Comer there among those raising questions after the latest discovery of classified documents at President Biden's Wilmington, Delaware residence, which his personal attorney announced last night. It follows earlier discoveries at the residence and its garage, as well as at the Penn Biden Center in Washington. Ohio Republican Congressman Brad Wenstrup of the House Intelligence Committee joins us now. This constant drip, drip, drip of more documents being found, do you think we've finally reached the end of it, Congressman?
Well, you would think that we have, and then again, the news breaks one more time. One difference now is, if it wasn't before being done this way, the FBI is actually doing the investigation. Remember, it was Biden saying it was his lawyers investigating these things and turning them in like that somehow made him heroic. Look, he never should have had these documents to begin with. You know, I don't know if anything ever will embarrass this family to where they will come clean on things, but this is a problem. As vice president or senator, he never should have had these documents. I'm on Intelligence Committee. We don't walk out of there with documents, and we make sure our staff is tracking that as well with us. You know, you have a situation right now with Hunter Biden. You know about his involvement with Burisma in Ukraine. You know his involvement in China, and we have a pretty good idea who the big guy is. You know, you have Hunter Biden making multi-million-dollar deals with Chinese executives. And in China, you may be an oligarch, but you're part of the CCP, whether you like it or not. And a lot of these were energy contracts. And during this time, Hunter Biden is in the Wilmington home. And we have federal prosecutors now questioning whether his income has been accounted for. So all this is very important. And in so many ways, we need to follow the money through this whole process within the Biden family. You know, Hunter Biden was reportedly paying $50,000 a month to live in Joe Biden's home, where the documents are in the garage with the Corvette, like that's somehow secure. And then reportedly in 2017, Joe Biden only claimed $19,800 in rent. And in 2018, he said he received no rent. You know, I sit on Intelligence Committee. It's a national security risk that we are primarily concerned about. Jamie Comer is doing a great job with Oversight Committee, but we need to investigate, you know, both of these things. We sent letters after the Mar-a-Lago raid and after the first discovery with Joe Biden saying we would like to be briefed on the national security risk that has been taking place. We have oversight over these types of things, our national security, and we want to talk about this. And I got to tell you, I don't know if either one of these two in the real world could get a clearance.
Hats off.
With the things that have taken place in their life.
Hats off to the Penn student newspaper, the Daily Pennsylvanian, which reported that the Penn Biden Center received $77 million in donations from the government of China during the 4 years, 2016 to 2020, and then another $15 million over the next 2 years. What do you think that money is supposed to do, Congressman?
Well, you know, you're always concerned about a quid pro quo here, right? And why would China want to invest so much into this center unless they have some other ulterior motive? Look, you know, the White House press secretary came out, almost a month ago now, and said, oh, the president takes classified material seriously. I think she misread what was there. Maybe it was supposed to say the president takes classified material seriously. He does. And he apparently has been doing it for some time. And if he hasn't been doing it, then who has? You know, who's put this in his garage? Look, these are reported to be top secret materials, classified materials, sensitive, compartmented types of materials. And reportedly they involve Iran, Ukraine, the United Kingdom. Well, think about Ukraine for a second. Ukraine, where there is Burisma, and his son sat on that board. And when the Ukrainian government was investigating Burisma, Joe Biden came out and said, well, I told them, you call that off or I'm cutting your funding. You know, that right there tells you what type of person we may have as our president of the United States right now. But I can tell you on a bipartisan basis, we're investigating. You see, Senate Intelligence, Democrat Mark Warner has said that they tend to investigate. You had on just a few minutes ago, Mike Turner, head of the Intelligence Committee on the House of Representatives. We're going to do our investigation. We want to know about these national security risks. But at the end, I really question the role of the archives, and I'm surprised more people aren't talking about this. You know, 2 years and they discovered Trump's missing documents, 6 years and maybe longer, they never discovered Joe Biden's missing documents. Why are they not discovering things right away? Why don't they have a system where nothing walks out of those secure facilities unless the archives have been there to say, this is declassified, this is okay, this cannot go? That intrigues me. And if they're not doing that, then they should be.
A lot of questions yet to be answered. Ohio Republican Congressman Brad Wenstrup. Congressman, thank you.